Chris Mack is legendary in lithography circles. Dr. Mack's got a new startup. It's called Fractilia, and we're going to find out what it's all about. This is WeVision, and I'm Dan Hutchison. Welcome to the program, Chris.
Well, thank you. It's good to be here.
So, what is Fractilia all about?
It's about the measurement of roughness, stochastic-induced roughness in patterning, and how to measure it, which leads to understanding it, which hopefully will lead to reducing it.
So, I've been in the industry a long time, and it's only been the last 5 years or so, 10 years, that people started to worry about roughness. And what's the cause of that? You know, I mean, you would think that the lines would be this continuous line that you're measuring, right?
Well, roughness has always been a part of the patterns that we print in semiconductor manufacturing. It's just that, 50 years of Moore's law has meant that the features that we're printing are getting smaller and smaller and smaller. But the roughness on the sides of those features has remained about the same. As a result, as a percentage of the line width, the percentage of the feature sizes that we're printing, roughness is becoming an increasingly large share. In the 10, 15 years ago time frame, people began to kind of watch that trend and realize that we're going to have problems in the future if we don't start dealing with roughness, start trying to understand its sources and what we might be able to do about it. And every year, our features get a little smaller, and the roughness doesn't really get that much smaller, and it becomes a bigger and bigger problem.
So, but they don't measure it yet today, right? Why not?
Well, we've been measuring roughness for a long time.
But it's not a process technology, in fab process measurement, right, to control the process rate.
Yes. We're just now getting to the point where we recognize that roughness is not just something to think about, but it's something to do something about. So that in the fab today, people are starting to measure it as a part of their regular manufacturing process. But they still don't quite know what to do with it, right? So we don't quite have roughness in the control loop that says we understand how much roughness we can tolerate, and we understand what we're going to do if our roughness is a little bit out of spec in manufacturing. But we're close to where we have to be able to do that.